Good morning, everyone. Very early, but yes. Good morning. For me, it's something around 2 o'clock right now, but I promised I'd get you a video, and this is one I've been meaning to do for a while, and I think it has a lot of significance. But until then, welcome to the wonderful day of February 14th. Right? No, that's Valentine's Day. Today's the 13th. I messed up because yesterday I said that today was the 13th, but actually it's the 12th. No. Because I film these not on the same day as you see them normally, except for today, which I very much am. Point is, welcome to the 13th. It is now the 13th, and forever will be on this day, have been this February 13th, 2016. February 13th. A Saturday. Good. Anyway, I'm a little behind on the times with this one, because it came out forever ago, but my interesting thing I found in my browsing history today, browse every freaking time. The thing I found interesting in my browsing history today is, well, I'm sure you all have heard of it now, but scientists have recently discovered, actually physically witnessed, the presence of gravitational waves. Now, I mean, as you all brilliant people know, gravity being one of the 4 fundamental forces, has waves, a field, kind of, that exists. And they have seen definite evidence of it using this big laser and a, gaseous vacuum tube. Point is, it's in the article, and I do a crap job at explaining it, and I was probably wrong in a lot of ways, but I kind of understand it. So, point is, down below. It's awesome. You already know. Read about it. So, today, it's a very important topic. And now that I kind of know vaguely where my demographic is lying, it's something I feel I can talk about, is the issue of consent. Sexual consent. Now, if there are any of you in my audience who have been so misguided as to think that the phrase affirmative consent is a bad thing, I want to let you know right now you're very much entitled to your opinion. And I won't often tell you this, but that opinion is objectively wrong, and that doesn't reflect on you or your character, it's just you've been misguided. That's all I can say right now. For those of you who don't know, affirmative consent is the idea that your sexual partner does not consent to sex, does not allow themselves, will not allow you, bad way of saying it, point is, unless they explicitly give you verbal permission and nonverbal permission, they are not giving you consent to have sex with them when they are entirely in their right mind. That means if they're saying, yeah, verbally, yes, they just said yes. That's part one. But there's something very clear in the way they said it where it's maybe not. And on the other side, well, no. Non-verbally, maybe there's cues there. Point is, it doesn't matter. They said no. Not given permission. It's just a very important thing. If they're drunk, or if they're in an altered state of consciousness, even when they say yes, it's no. Let's just get this straight. It's no. No. Even if you think they might say yes, when they are sober, or when they are not smoking, drinking, whatever it may be, if they are in an altered state of consciousness, they cannot consent to sex. It's a simple premise. Just know that. Once you get consent, verbally, non-verbally, and in a right state of mind, yes, have fun. As long as you both are consenting, it's all beautiful. Now, there are certain people out there that say, well, affirmative consent is a way to put responsible young adults in jail because they didn't mind their P's and Q's, and through some misunderstanding, went out and made a mistake. Maybe it wasn't a mistake, even. Maybe the person didn't want... Here's the whole thing. If it was a misunderstanding, or if there was an assumption made, there was room for error, and you still had sex anyway, why did you do that? Why? All affirmative consent is being 100% certain that your partner wants to have sex that evening. There's nothing wrong with that. It is the best way of doing things. Explicit, verbal, nonverbal, informed, and sober consent. There's no vagaries. It's beautiful. Just remember, sex should be fun. Sex should be something you both enjoy. There shouldn't be a ton of pressure on it. But if one of you is pressured into it, or one of you isn't entirely on board, if sex isn't going to be incredibly fun, even the day after, for both of you, then maybe you should be thinking about whether or not you should be having it that evening. Well, anyway, that's affirmative consent. They're my words, I'm sorry if I got them wrong, but just be aware. Be careful. If you're going to be having sex, and I'm not saying you have to, I'm not saying even necessarily you should, but if you want to, it's your body, it's your choice, and you can't let anyone else make that decision for you. It's always your choice. And if in some way, at some point it was not, I'm so very sorry. It's not fair to you. And we should be doing our best to make sure that that's not something you ever have to worry about again. You mean the world to me and a lot of other people. And this video is partially as a way to spread the word a little bit. Make sure that things like that don't happen. So anyway, I'm really tired. I have breakfast with some friends tomorrow morning. So, I got a video out. Anyway, links down below for the thing I found. You can reach me at the email address as always. But until tomorrow, the 14th, Valentine's Day, I'll see you around. You guys have a good morning. I'll have a good evening. See you.